All right, we are live. Today we're playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. What did I just do? I think I accidentally quit Steam as it opened. Well, that's fine. Wait for it to launch again. Alright. Just about ready. Okay. Hit play. Screen capture on, and hopefully we're all set, as long as it launches correctly. Which it has. There we go. Yeah. Alright. So, I think there's a couple missions on Dantooine that I haven't done yet. That I can, look around and get done. Before moving on to the next planet. Alright.
What?
So, I guess, let's make our way outside. I guess we could investigate the kidnappings. That's one quest I was given that I could go ahead and knock out now. Maybe some of the town folk here know something.
Hello. I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things. If you have any questions, please ask my husband.
Don't be so down on yourself, ma'am. Sure, you're a fine explainer as well.
Friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
Wait, what?
Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance?
So they've got some kind of petition going on. Interesting.
My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife, Rilke, here,
A pleasure.
live on one of the northern farms. But the cat hound
Oh, yeah.
and
No, I think
Mandalorian
I talked to
problem
them.
has been getting really bad of late.
I don't know.
We're
feel
here
like
to
I've
ask
maybe
the
talked to them
Jedi
before.
Council to help.
Mentioned.
Ever since the Republic beat them years ago, little groups have been roaming all over the place. With the Sith invasion, the Republic doesn't have the manpower to hunt them down. The Jedi are even worse off because Malik has been hunting them specifically. They're worried that he might even be supporting these raiders, so don't want to face them directly. That puts us in a kind of hard situation. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I mean, I've been killing some of them, but
Well, as you can see,
as I come across them.
is mostly plains and grassland, but it has a nice hearty soil. A lot of new people have come in the last generation or so. Well, the ones you'll most likely hear about are the Sandrils and the Matalis. Big, wealthy landowners, both of them. But Allen Matali and
Ooh,
Nurik
okay, hold on.
Sandrel
This
just
might
can't
be
seem
related
to
to
get
the,
along. And now Allen wants to get the council to
okay,
do
and
something.
he doesn't know what it is, but it's because of the kidnapping.
Well, from what I hear, it started about a week ago. See, Nurik's son, Cassis, is an archaeologist. Great lad, too, but he disappeared. Nurik, of course, blamed Allen, but even he didn't take it before the council. But now, Allen's son, Shen, has disappeared as well, and no one knows where he's gone. Allen blames Nurik. He thinks he's kidnapped his son. I don't know exactly what he wants to ask the council, but from what I know of Allen, he's probably going to be after blood. Is there anything else you require?
Have I gone to the ruins yet? If you're talking about, in relation to what's going on here with the archaeologist, then no, because I assume maybe, I guess maybe got kidnapped in some ruins. That's kind of what I was thinking. But if you're talking about the ruins where you find the map to the Starforge, it's an incomplete one. I have done that.
His daughter was killed by Mandalorians when... Is there anything... Farewell.
It's part of the main quest. Yeah, I think I've done that. The art... Yeah. I've done that. I'm just looking around Dantooine. I have the option of leaving now. But I'm just gonna, do some more quests, maybe solve the kidnapping case on Dantooine before heading out. See if I can... Here you go. We're at the Matali grounds. There's another murder investigation quest in addition to the kidnapping. And the crystal... I've done the Crystal Caves. And the murder investigation is John and his daughter, right? I think. It's a different one. You have to interview 2 witnesses and crack the case. Okay, that sounds fun as well. I'm gonna try to focus on the kidnapping first. Unless you think the murder investigation is more interesting, then I'll go for that. Because cracking a case does sound... both of them are cracking a case, I guess. Alright. Let's see if they let me in this time. Last time they turned me away. Do you think it is, but I can do both? I was gonna do both anyway, but...
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
Well, we're here right now. I'll do both eventually.
You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
Since we're here anyway, might as well. Start doing this. Lots of guards, dang.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored.
I haven't even...
Though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandrels as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Why are you certain the Sandrels are to blame? Because, is it just because the Sandrels, the 2 families hate each other? It's not great evidence.
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrels arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since.
Somehow I imagine the story from the Sandrels would sound just about the same. Don't you?
The injustices the Sandrels have committed against the Matalis are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandrel droids trespassing on my land.
That is suspicious, but also the Sandrel son got kidnapped as well, so they're probably suspicious of you.
My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind
Maybe I can
their
check
arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission?
Maybe I can
I wasn't
inspect the
about to find
droids.
out. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
Okay. Got some causation there. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and speak to Nurik.
The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done.
Oh, he's gonna try to bribe me.
I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the council.
Say, why
in
did he calm
exchange
down
for
all of a sudden?
rescuing Shen from the Sandrels. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
Nice discreet bribery. I kind of want the want the 1K, but no, we're a good boy. We're very neutral. You know.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer.
Oh, is he gonna attack
Eventually,
if I
I
don't
will
solve
take
it quick
whatever
enough?
action is necessary to rescue my son, including raising the entire Sandral estate.
You would be willing to risk open war over this?
It is the Sandrels who have started.
I mean,
this,
come on, if
not
someone
I.
kidnapped your
And
son.
here I thought you would blame us if we failed. It seems everyone is responsible for your actions, except for you.
I don't need to stand here and
No,
listen
come
to
on.
such
If your son
impertinence.
gets kidnapped and you have a
Impressed, Carl.
suspect,
That interjection was very Jedi-like.
What can I say? You pick up.
you're gonna,
I'm
you know,
afraid
wanna
Alon is not
just
making idle threats.
go for it.
He is rash and foolish enough to attempt a full assault on the Sandral estate. Such action would result in an all-out war between the families.
I've seen men like Alan Matali before. He's so convinced that his hatred is justified, he's prepared to do anything. And if we don't intervene, there will be war.
Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Sanctimonious Karth, that's why you go dark side. I mean, every Jedi is pretty sanctimonious. Yeah, they're the good guys. They got to do everything the most good way. You know, never compromise on morals. I mean, I didn't say, you know, if your son gets kidnapped, it's a good idea, but it's very understandable to just, you know, toss everything aside and get revenge and not care. But, you know. He is a bit sanctimonious for sure.
Did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey
How
the will of
old
the
is
council.
Karth?
Unlike Revan.
I guess. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? I mean, would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw
Is he, like,
beyond the immediate threat.
30, 40 years old? At first I kind of thought he was young, but I don't know. As time goes on, I think he's older and older. You think he's supposed to be in late 30s? Okay. He does not look very old. You know, he looks kind of young. But, you know, as I keep playing, he's always talking about, oh, always complaining about the past. He's like, oh, if only things had worked out better. Okay, so he's like late 30s. Makes sense. Okay, what did the Masters see? Beyond the threat of the Mandalorians.
There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you. But the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians. But you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right. And every single one of them would have been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
I mean, if you're being conquered, you're gonna defend yourself. Rather than, oh, the Jedi, they feel some threat. Very vaguely and decide not to help you. Oh, is this back the way I came? I think so. Those hounds are cruising for a bruising, yeah. That's the way I came. And I mean, what was there even a, like, did the Jedi have a good reason in the end? Like, sure, I guess maybe there's some Sith and stuff. I guess. But like, you know, if there's a dark influence or something dark and scary, shouldn't the Jedi have, like, you know, helped out and tried to fight off that dark thing? To be fair, they were vindicated when they came back. Yeah, they were vindicated, but, like, if the Council had helped out from the beginning, maybe they wouldn't have turned to the dark side for more power. Ooh. Got some cool look. That might be cool armor. Right? I mean, you know, it kind of, you know, it seems like usually the reason Jedi turn to the dark side is because they think there's going to be more power on the dark side. They, you know. So, you know, if they'd helped out, maybe they wouldn't have turned. 8, dang. And my character can't wear it without not being able to use the Jedi sprint thing. I wonder what Cass's journal is. I was about to check. Diary of Cassus Sandril, amateur archaeologist, details his efforts to discover the source of the ancient ruins found across the surface of Dantooine. Upon reading it, you gather that he had found some correlation between the ruins and something called a rack. Okay. I mean, is this... whose body is this? It just says dead settler. Why does he have Cassus's diary? Cassus's diary and a bunch of Achani stuff. It's Cassus's body? Okay, it's just not labeled as his body for some reason. Okay. I guess to make it not as noticeable right away. Come in handy. Alright. Good that I spotted it then. Good that I have the habit of looting every corpse I come across.
I'm here.
See, this is probably not the right way. But let's check. Because the courtyard, so no. And that's where I just came from, so let's try going that way. And, you know what, let's go ahead. Well, I mean, I feel like I should be able to report to, you know, to someone. Oh, I found the body. Oh, what? The force speed turns off as soon as I go to a new area?
How'd you like that?
Save, I might meet the leader. Okay. Oh, save you. Ah, the blur is so weird. I'm not used to going at such a rapid pace. So fast. Ooh, I think I've been here before.
So this is the
no?
meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other
Oh, dude,
Jedi
that's
I
cool
have
looking
killed,
armor.
and take yet another lightsaber
No.
for my own.
The
Now
mask
you
looks
will
kind of
know
small,
why
actually.
The Mandalorians are feared.
Alright, I guess this is the guy you were talking about. Or should have. Let's go med pack right away. Holy shit. Yeah, he is very strong. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh no.
Down you go!
Nice. Ooh, barely.
How'd you like that?
I mean, we're still close to death,
You asked for this!
but, you know, managed to make it through by relying on the med packs. Cool. Yeah, I always forget to heal before I go into battle.
What can I do?
There we go. Definitely want to loot the captain's corpse, yeah. Oh, his lightsabers. Have her heal instead of sure med packs, yeah. That's a good point. It's too low to use
What
it.
can I do?
Let me check the lightsabers. Just blue one and a red one. I've got Christmas lightsabers. Red and green. Let's see. This one is 3 to 22 damage. This is 2 to 16. Okay, so the one that oh right, because I upgraded it with a modifier or something with crystals and stuff. Whereas this one is just a regular one. Okay. But now I've got some nice festive lightsabers. Oh, and the sandal groans are right here. Perfect. Only downside is lightsabers have offhand penalty. Short lightsabers don't though. Oh, okay. I guess I'll have to get myself a short one. Or a double-sided one. Stick with treat injury, I guess. Now, what feat to pick? I might go empathy. I always fail persuasion. If I get empathy all the way up. Oh, actually, if I do that, then I should probably do a point into persuasion. Not really useful if I don't already have high persuasion. Honestly, maybe I should have been picking persuasion on level ups. Especially for my main character, because persuasion only the main character can use. And then all the other ones don't really matter. I can learn force persuade now. I'm gonna go persuasion anyway. Maybe if there's a different feat that I prefer more. I mean, this also helps with treat injury. 1 point might pass the lowest checks though, yeah. Oh, right, it's between a force... I have to do, like, a force power or one of these. They're using the same thing. Wait, no, this is not force powers. The blue threw me off guard. Oh, let's just do it. You pick both, yeah. Let's just do this. Now, force power. You like weapon focused lightsaber? No. Force persuades is useful even on light side. Was that the effect mind? We'll go for it. Because I mean, I do like being able to just, like, persuade. I've always liked the idea of doing, like, a run where I've just, like, talk people down from doing, you know. And, managing mostly through dialogue rather than combat. The idea of that sounds neat, but most of the games I've played, I've never actually ended up doing that. I mean, like, Morrowind, or, like, Fallout and Skyrim, both of those Like, maybe you could do with illusion, I guess, in Skyrim. But, you know, illusion, it feels like you have to pick classes with high skill points, which are worse at combat, yeah. I don't know, I mean, I know in, like, Skyrim, it is pretty much impossible to do. Like, you can do it with illusion and sneak, but, you know, there's not that many dialogue options in Skyrim. I mean, I could just try to go through the door here. As I thought.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate? The council. If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Santos are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
Not only with Metalis, but I gotta speak to Nurk.
Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given
That's
the circumstances,
suspicious.
I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
Alright, let's see why. Hopefully he has a good reason. Use a third option. Oh, well. Already went through.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
That is an annoying voice. I hate him already. He's the villain, 100%. I could tell him about his son right away. But that might incite war. Cass is his son, yeah. He might go to war over that. No, we'll tell him.
Cass
Honesty is
dead. I was
is what you gotta do.
Yet in my heart I knew it must be true. What happened to my son?
Cathhounds while exploring the ruins.
Cathhounds? I was so certain the Matale family was to blame. But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son?
Typical. Anything to continue the feud, which has become so customary to you people.
I must ask you something.
That's such a stuck-up attitude.
It's difficult for me. My son had a diary, his private, personal thoughts.
Hand him over his
diary.
diary.
Gone, I have nothing else to remember him by. Please, the diary means
Maybe
more
he'll
to me than it ever could to you.
Help us against,
I will give you 100
figure
credits
out
for
the
its return.
disputes. Here's the diary. Keep your money.
I thank you for this. The diary is all I have left of my
Now,
son.
help us
We have
with the
nothing further to
disappearance.
discuss.
Oh, come
Please,
on.
leave me to my grief.
Well, at the very least, he's not, starting a war. Ooh. This is
You are here
wife.
from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale? My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father.
Oh, no. His daughter.
He's not been himself since Cass has disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Okay, the exclamation point at the end there was a bit harsh. But we'll yeah, we'll go with that.
My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Oh, so she did. So he did kidnap him? You gotta judge him.
You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him. but there are matters
That
of
is
even my father's authority.
really
is not
suspicious.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale.
Okay.
He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassus.
I mean,
see.
the brother's just
Well,
dead.
There is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
That is
No.
true.
Since Cassus went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that.
I
He
mean,
no
we
longer even
just
cares
told
if
him
the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassus.
his son died and
I'm
he
afraid my father will simply kill
kinda acted
Shen
like-
out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Because he knows it wasn't the Matales. Now, I mean, he kind of just accepted that right away. But then he said, what does that have to do with me? I don't care about the disappearance. So maybe something else is going on. Like he's, kidnapped him for some other reason as well.
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped, please.
I feel like they're
Find Shen
harping
and
on that
rescue him
madness
before my
thing.
father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
I mean, the daughter's also kind of suspicious now, though. Hello, JMC. I think we go with it. Go for it. Try to rescue him. I mean, it could make things worse, I guess. But no, it just kind of seems suspicious. Like, I mean, maybe he's just trying to cover his tracks. You don't have a choice. I mean, I guess now that I've already gone for it, I don't. But yeah, this quest will give you a lot of experience. Okay. Yeah,
Shen
what
and I,
does she?
Well, we have been taught by our families.
Romeo
to
and
hate each
Juliet
other,
moment?
just for being related to our
Oh,
fathers.
how cute.
But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father. And Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again over months and fell in love. My brother Cassus met him too, and they were beginning to become friends. But then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
They better not both kill themselves. Okay. Well, we're gonna go for it, I guess. So she gave us a key. Let me see. So yeah, he's being held. She's giving me the key to the rear entrance. Alright, so we'll leave and then sneak in from the back. They better not both kill themselves, that'll be an annoying ending. Is this the back entrance? I guess so. Oh shit, right away. What's attacking? Well, I guess leave no witnesses. Okay, let's just open all the doors we come across. Ooh. Some loot. Some credits and med packs, always good. Lots of loot, make sure to open every door, okay. Yes, oh, there's another door there, but,
Ready?
Can he deal with it? Do I just trigger it? What? Usually there's like an option to pick it up.
I'm here.
Alright, Bastilla, you break open the door. And Smet back. Another droid. Oh wait, I can disable droid? That's cool.
Now
that's pretty cool. Alright, now she can level up. Now, powers. Drain life would be pretty cool. I'm going for that, maybe. I don't know, I like drain life. It's my favorite power in every game. I always go for it. It starts out. Oh, that's true. That's annoying. I mean, makes sense that it's dark side. Shock is a Jedi power? Whirlwind, okay. But what is this? How is Force okay, so Shock is a Jedi power, then Force Lightning is dark side, and the Storm is also dark side. Shock also dark side? Okay. Oh, prerequisite Jedi. Okay. Whirlwind. Oh, this. Force push, force whirlwind. Oh, is this like Fusro Da? No, but it's still cool. Force suppression will be handy eventually. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, we got a nice computer. I think Karth has, of the characters, has the best security. Okay, so got tons of hallways and stuff. Oh, look at Jess. Got a bunch of droids. I mean, all this stuff I actually can't really do much with. I don't have enough of the spikes. Only have, what, 4? So, yeah, don't really matter. You really need T3 or mission for the computers, yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Killed him right away. Why is there like particles in the rooms? Oh,
now
that's a fun animation.
You so fool.
Now that
Did I not click on the whirlwind thing correctly? Maybe. Man, I'm just wandering about aimlessly. The walls all look like doors. Oh, hello. Wait, Shen.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father? Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
What's up now?
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
Yeah, but why would we care about Shen Matali still?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Such a romantic. Alright. Oh, yeah. I'm stuck in my throat. We're good. Why do you care? I mean, it's gonna be, oh, we're in love.
I was taught to hate the Sandrals, to think of them as evil and subhuman. But from the moment I saw Rahasia one day in the city, I knew that my father was wrong. She was like an angel, all white silks and perfume, seeming to float above the crowds. I don't know what else I could have done but fall in love with her. For months I wooed her and tried to win her heart. I believe I have succeeded, but now this has happened. Our families are always coming between us one way or another. Please find her and convince her to run away with me.
Okay. Let's... Guess we'll... Oh, God. Alright. We'll try to convince her, I suppose. Now we have to go back. Find the exit. Might as well loot the rooms as we come across them.
Now that must
Ooh, prison key. That'll probably also be helpful. Alright, so... Ooh, another door. Nothing in there, it seems. Some remains, always good. Been here before. And there's the exit. Nice. Now, how am I going to manage to go back inside to talk with her, though? Because they're not going to let me... I might need to... Yeah, as Springheel said, I might need to do it from... No, seems like I can just go in here.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
Easy. Okay, I mean, maybe there's not. Maybe, did I do it a easier way that I'm not supposed to be able to do? Come with me, Rahasia. It's the only way Shen will leave the estate.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
they're gonna die. She's gonna die. I'm like, what? 100% her dad catches her. She ran away before I could tell her otherwise, though. Alright, well, we'll try, I guess. Let's see, where was this again? Wasn't it like right here? Actually, maybe 4 to 5 possible endings, okay. Hopefully we get a good one. Want them to have their little romantic getaway. There he is.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
What the fuck? What? Okay. Guess a small little glitch.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering, but I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father.
And she's off. Okay. Now, I guess we'll find Shen again.
You're back.
Hello,
Have
Shen.
you spoken to Rahasia?
She promised to meet us outside the
I
gates.
pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Oh, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that
Alright,
you've
well,
done for us.
I was wrong. It was no problem. We should get out of
You're
here
right.
quickly.
We should go as fast as we can. I don't know how long it will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right, we should.
Option 2, yeah. Ah, there. Is that Shen's dad? Oh my god.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik!
Oh my god.
Alan!
No.
I knew this was all you
I
were
was
doing.
calling out each other's
You
names.
had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started
I
it.
didn't?
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge
Didn't he die
for your
to cat
transgressions.
hounds? What? You need to calm down.
Please
Yeah, what
listen
the
to her,
fuck?
Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog.
Can I do some forced persuasion here? Why don't you listen to your children, yeah?
Our children don't know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decisions.
Rahasia and I don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I
Oh, it was a
disown
good ending.
you. Never set foot in my house again.
Rahasia, you will not
Come on,
leave
disown her
with
as well.
This Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
Yeah, don't be selfish, Nurik. Let them go off on their honeymoon. He's just running off in the background. Let them
You
go.
expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then.
And they got away. It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
Bro, you were the... What do you mean? You both came out with war droids. I don't need... I mean, there's no good options here. I mean, I could just shout, shut up.
Do not tell me what to do, Jedi. The council will hear of the trouble you caused here today. Indeed,
that's just frustrating now. Usually go with the death option. I mean, I didn't see a death option. Well, I guess we completed that quest. We got the good ending. They're just gonna send some little complaints to the council. Those two families are annoying, might as well finish them. Yeah, I mean, if I could have, if they did start fighting, maybe I could have joined the fight and killed both of them. But, sadly, no such luck. Oh well, we solved the kidnapping case. Well, that probably shows up on the stream as well, doesn't it? It does. Oh, also playing on the wrong workspace. Turns out. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, now, I guess I can do the murder investigation that you mentioned. Oh, who's this guy? What is he doing out here? Who are you? Oh, I should be reading this. I am Buluk, a Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent by the High Council to investigate a killing that took... Oh, did I stumble upon the quest that you mentioned on accident right away? Communication does not pose a problem as both the suspects and speak with ease. I was going to handle this case myself, but now that you're here, this could be an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate how well you've been learning your lessons at the Academy. Though you're not full Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from lies. Tip you'll get for completing this quest with Luke. Okay. Listen to their stories. I've brought an information retrieval droid with access to the archives both at the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. He'll use his wisdom and experience to offer me some guidance, but he'll not solve the case for me. There's little benefit if you do not solve this problem yourself. Okay. Consider each man's account and check the facts with the information droid. Once you've gathered all the evidence you think you need, run through the possible scenario with me. If you're unable to come to a satisfactory conclusion, you'll take them into the Enclave and deal with it yourself. According to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here in the field together earlier before the clouds broke. I find it very odd, for most people would seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds, as it was earlier today. But that is not the most puzzling aspect of the case. The dead man, Elder Nedic, was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. The rifle was found lying near his body with bloodstains on it. It has been sent back to the Enclave for analysis. The other two men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was hand and galled, he was unarmed. The other was Ricard Lusov, who was carrying a hunting laser. Both men said they did not do anything, and that they came across the body, but both also accused the other. Obviously there's more to this than we have been told. First impression, the guy with the gun is probably not the dude that did it. It's probably the unarmed dude. Since his gun would be, you know, the one that's on the floor. But that is just first guess. Is there anything else I should know? One last thing. When I arrived, Hannon was holding his side, and Ricard was favoring one of his legs. You would do well to remember this as we progress through the case. Okay, so Hannon was holding his side, Ricard was favoring his leg. Okay.
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and if you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Called Anetic, Ricard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Okay. Why can I only ask about the body?
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
I don't know how that's relevant. Maybe they were going out to hunt the calf hounds? Yeah, I guess that's the only things I can ask from him right now. We should speak to the witnesses and the information droid before we try to figure out this puzzle. Okay, right, the witnesses. Where are, these two guys? Got Hannon.
Greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Well, he does have a good reason for not being armed if he's going running, I suppose. I mean, but that would imply... I mean... Did you see the killer?
I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Okay.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Ricard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Okay. Ricard sounds mighty suspicious there. You know, maybe accidentally killed him. But wait, it did say that they both... One of them was holding his leg, one of them was holding his side. I think it was... I don't remember. In the content, there were Reyes on the plains, yeah.
Is there any other information? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other... These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by cat hounds in the last 2 weeks. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Yeah, it did say everyone recommends everyone carry a weapon. There's 2 weapons between 3 people. It doesn't make tons of sense for the runner to not have a weapon, especially since he's doing it all the time. The other guy, there's not much information about, I guess. So maybe there's a reason for him to not have the gun. But that runner, he's, you know, frequently running through the plains. He should have a weapon on him. So why doesn't he?
Very well.
Ask Baluk about it.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek.
Tong haitwam jiji jum
Let's
lumpa.
shelter.
Vita poe tikito. Dolpa da bon.
Ka chikun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
The blaster nearby also, I don't know.
Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolba bank. Wale oganda naru.
I still think it's Handon.
Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne.
For the blaster,
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule.
because the blaster has blood on it.
Togning chatukunne mulerabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno pa mulera.
Oh, okay, no.
Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Hannon was panting, so that does make sense, actually. Because he's holding his side and panting, he probably had a... Well, no, if he's running all the time, he wouldn't be holding his side from a cramp. I feel like I might be I don't know. Hannon... Every single thing about Hannon seems suspicious to me. He's holding his side, but if he's running regularly, he would be... You know, he should be, you know, in shape. He doesn't have a gun on him. The gun has blood on it. Kind of, you know, the gun could belong to the corpse, I guess. If I get stumped, I'll give you... No, I don't need a hint. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. You saying if I get stumped, it'll give me a subtle hint. Feels like a subtle hint that I'm wrong here, but I honestly do not see how. Rickard favoring one of his legs is slightly suspicious as well, though.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek.
We should start at the beginning. Found the truth behind each piece of the puzzle will no doubt resolve the case. Hannon said that he was nearby and heard a shot and ran over, only to find him dead. He said Rickard came out of the shadow of the rocks, holding a blaster in his right hand. Rickard said that he was hunting Arya, saw one through the glare of the sun, and shot at it. It is possible that Rickard may have shot Keller accidentally, yeah. And Hannon may have found the body, but that seems unlikely. Yeah, because the gun has blood on it, and stuff. It was more likely that at least one of them is lying. I don't know, I feel like Rickard I feel like Ricard not having it, or wait, no, am I getting the names wrong? I feel like the runner not having a gun is such a... This is just too suspicious, and him being like out of breath and all that. I think it's him. The runner is Ricard, right? I feel like I've gotten names mixed up. I'm really bad with names. Ricard is the runner, right? Which one's the runner? No. Handon is the runner. Ricard... No, it's Handon's the runner. Handon's runner. Yeah, okay. That's what James... Okay, we're going... Handon is lying. We'll hope for the truth. That we got it right. Oh. We're going for it. He doesn't have a gun. Fat people? What? Handon is not fat. He didn't mention the weapon found by the body as well, but he just didn't bring the weapon up at all. I just think it's suspicious he doesn't have the gun. Oh, come on. I'm wrong, aren't I? If you're on Okay, I guess I was wrong. Oh, yeah. I did think of... Did option 2 not work? Well, the option I gave is like, that doesn't count. And then, I don't know, I mean, I could. I did think of mentioning this, but, you know, it's I don't know. Yeah. Well done. It's very clear this morning. Somewhat visible. Seems that's correct and assuming you could help. This slide doesn't prove he's guilty, but I think you've taken the first step in unraveling the mystery. Proceed on the next point. We need to next find a motive. Maybe you should talk to the men about their relationship with the victim. If there's anything else you need, you'll remain here. Okay. I still think it's Handon.
So, what do you want to know?
But it's probably Ricard.
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
Why did he come in running out?
So, yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him, especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably.
He seems like a pretty honest dude.
To his wife.
You know, he has a couple things where I'm like, it's slightly suspicious, but...
So... You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
That seems a bit defensive.
Right.
How can I be of further assistance?
Let's see if I still think he's suspicious after that. This.
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run.
It's suspicious as hell. It's handed. It's gotta be him.
How can I be? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found.
He does
Calder's
this
body
daily.
lying there.
Why does he not have a gun?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything. A healthy body will breed a health. How can I be?
Did you know
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
Okay.
How can I be? Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business.
Maybe a business dispute
More
between
often
Ricard
than
and
not, I've
him?
heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
Maybe I think he's the one because he reminds me of really pretentious, like, runner fitness type people in real life. And sometimes I feel like those people, they've got to be serial killers or something, you know? Like Patrick Bateman kind of thing, where they're like, oh, gotta have the perfect, perfect routine and all that stuff. Maybe that's why. I see him and I'm just like, something's not right about him.
Of course.
Is there any other information? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gold. Is there any other information you need?
What? I knew it, man. He takes the speeder places, but he says he's a runner. Fucking knew it. Runners, you know, sometimes they gotta be lying. You know, they're taking the car anyway, even though they say they run.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Okay, some drunken shit. Who cares?
My preliminary analysis of the body. Is there any... Very well.
Okay, no, it is this fucker. I know it. It is Handon. Han told me he barely knew the victim. On the other hand, Ricard and the victim were business partners. However, according to Ricard, they got along quite well. On the surface, neither man seems to have a motive for killing Calder. Handon is lying. He rented a speeder with Calder. He did in fact know the victim, but this hardly counts as what? Bro, come on. No, he's a runner who said often. Come on. Bro. Come on. The options are not good. It's Handon. Oh, this is so frustrating. It is so Handon. Talk to Handon again.
How can I be of further...
Oh, okay, I can interrogate him on this. Okay, good. It's so him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not.
I'm more suspicious about you saying you're a runner and, you know, don't wanna drive a speeder.
My wife was cheating on me with him.
Damn.
He slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Well, I never brought up stalking, but okay.
How can I...
That's just straight accusation.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Normally, I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nedick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving.
Now I have a motive.
I was just out.
Yeah. But it's not. Yeah, it's a motive. But I want to get him on the fucking running. On the running thing.
Of course.
I'm gonna talk to the other guy as well.
So,
you thought Calder was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
What? Okay. He's kind of hiding the fact. Trying to hide the bit of an outburst thing. Handon is lying. He knew his wife was cheating on him. Oh, I've jumped. I've leapt. On for conclusions, man. I should now focus on the murder weapon. Alright, now I gotta check out the murder weapon. Hello, droid.
Is there any other...
Tell me about the weapon.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Dude, 100%. It's fucking Handon. That was the one thing that I was like, okay, Handon might not be it, because it's Calder's gun. Ricard, I don't think he's carrying around 2 guns. I mean, I guess he could be carrying around 2 guns to throw the investigation off. Dude, if it's Ricard that did it, it better not be.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you mean about the weapon?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calf hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that
sadly,
back determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Sadly, that is a decent reason. So I guess Rickard could have stolen the gun and then murdered the guy with it. But, like, why? At that point? Like, yeah, there's the gambling thing. It's handed. He's lying about his gun being stolen, maybe. But at this point, I feel like it's... the game's gonna say it's Rickard that did it, even though... You know, I think Balak might have gotten it wrong. And he's not gonna accept my conclusion.
Of course.
He did say not to leap to conclusions, or jump to conclusions, but I'm fully gone.
So, what do you
haven't looked back. What do you know about the weapon?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too.
Yeah, but why
so
does Calder not have a rifle?
That, or it's someone else's.
That is slightly odd. Dude, it's gonna be Rickard. Don't draw any conclusions yet. Dude, I've jumped, I've leapt to conclusions already. Even if the game says it's Rickard, the game is wrong. It is Handon, 100%. I hate that fucker. But yeah, why does Calder not have a gun? Why are there only 2 guns at this scene? Well, I guess the reason would be Calder stole the gun, and then Rickard accidentally killed him. But why would Calder steal the gun when he has a really cool one? Calder's a really nice, sweet gun. So even if he did steal it, why would he walk around with this random guy's blaster rifle? It's Handon.
So. Right.
It's that fucker.
Is there any other information?
Ooh, that's a good point. Is there a report about it being stolen?
Sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Yes. Handon is it. Watching me play detective while laying Ben sick with COVID's primetime entertainment. Alright, damn, you got COVID? That sucks, man. Hope you get better soon. Dude, it's Handon, 100%. That creepy runner is 100% the guy. He's got massive serial killer vibes about him. Alright, are there any other ones that I haven't looked at yet here? Okay. Let's talk to Handon again. See what he has to say. Why didn't he file a report? Oh, I can't ask him about that.
That blaster was stolen. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calf hounds around.
JMC, I had jumped to conclusions.
Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate
And you
if I
saying
could
don't
have
draw
that back after
conclusions
you
makes
determine that
me
Rickard's the killer.
100% think the
How can I
game
be
is
of
about
further
to say
assistance?
Ricard is the killer.
Of course.
If they say Ricard is the killer, they better have a fucking good reason that I just completely missed. Alright, so, one last final piece. What is it? Blood sample on the weapon. Alright. Whose blood? Hey, dude. It's gonna be Ricard's, isn't it?
Is there any other information?
I just know it. The game is gonna force Ricard to be the killer.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Empire just before you arrived.
Please be handed.
The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Ah, dang it. They're both injured, actually, so it could be either of them. But, I mean, okay, Hannon was holding aside. That could be from being out of breath.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
What is holding his side or clutching his side? I don't remember the wording.
How can I be of further assistance?
But either one would be, you know, you're out of breath. You know, sometimes you get those cramps when you go running. You haven't, you know, you're not in the best of shape. You go running all of a sudden, and then you get those fucking cramps, and you think you're about to die, and you like clutch your or hold your side or whatever.
Injured?
And he's hiding it as well.
Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub.
Also, if you get shot...
Run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
If you get shot, I think the more suspicious place to be shot is in the stomach.
Of course.
And this guy just has, like, a sprained ankle, and so he's limping.
So, what do you... Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that
I mean,
serious.
still don't get why you used running through the bush, but whatever.
Right.
Okay, they don't have any further information.
So...
Anything to ask about blood?
Right.
How can I be of further...
It is 100% Hannon. Come on.
Of course.
Come on. Confirm it for me, man. It didn't belong to the victim. It's Hannon. He's clutching his side. Oh, please, come on. Come on. Moving oddly. Perhaps we should examine it a little closely. Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
There's blood. Appears to have suffered some sort of blast from... Oh, dude. Well, I mean, could still be Ricard. They could throw the leap there. So accidentally shot Hannon after he killed... Okay, that's a reach. Wait a minute, before selecting date. No, I'm going for it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't care. I mean, I don't know about this conclusion, though. This conclusion I don't know about. Hannon killed Calder for having an affair with his wife, and then Ricard was out hunting, accidentally shot after he had killed Calder. Actually, no, that... Yeah, because it's a blaster wound. So he did have to get shot. Dude, it's gotta be handed. But it being a blaster wound does kind of throw a wrench in it. So you have to be shot by Ricard here. Okay. If Hannon did not, if Hannon did not kill Calder, then he wouldn't be hiding the gunshot, the blaster wound. So Hannon has to be guilty, 100%. But accidentally hitting Ricard? I mean, Ricard accidentally hitting Hannon? That seems just weird. There was no sun. I mean, JMC, I feel like you're leading me on here, but I know it's with, no, not maliciously. Okay. Oh, come on, man. So let's say both are guilty. It's definitely not just Ricard is guilty. Just saying facts already. Come on. It's definitely not just Ricard is guilty. So it's between just Hannon is guilty or both of them are guilty. If it is both, then why does Hannon have the wound? Like, for Ricard to be the guilty one, like, just Ricard to be the guilty one, the scenario would pretty much have to be, Calder stole Ricard's gun, and then, for some reason, tried to kill... No, I mean, no. Hannon has to be. It's either... There's no reason for Hannon to hide the gunshot wound. I don't know. Him accidentally shooting Hannon seems too suspicious. But why would he shoot... I don't know. Hannon having a gunshot wound just doesn't make sense. Because if they're both guilty, why would, they team up and kill Calder? Why would Hannon have a wound? Or they're both, they both went out to kill Calder. And then accidentally... Ricard hit Handon as Handon was killing Calder. Damn, this gunshot wound at the end. This is not making much sense. I mean, the sun can still shine through the cloud cover. You know, you can still have like a ray of sunshine hit your eye. Both were just handed. Dude, if it's Ricard, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. What the fuck? It's definitely not that. Oh man. I don't see how it can be both. Unless, like, Calder... Maybe Calder stole the gun? I mean, it could be like, Calder stole the gun, Handon, for whatever reason, doesn't report it. He goes to confront him, I guess, and then Calder shoots Handon, and Ricard shoots Calder, and then it would be Ricard to get up the... No, I'm going, I agree. I don't know. Accidentally hitting Handon seems more likely than them teaming up to kill Calder.
I can leave now, then?
Oh, come on. Am I right? Oh, gosh.
What? No! Tong abusha umino wanga kumbis king balemuraya.
There's something wrong. Do you not feel justice has been done here? Do you not feel you should be taken to the Enclave?
If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done.
Oh, fuck, I'm wrong, aren't I? It's both of them.
Look, I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder, but so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison, but I shouldn't be going alone. Did you idiots have to let the slime ball go?
But yeah, we did find that. Damn. I did.
Yes, you tentacle-headed moron. I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too, and he shot me by mistake.
Okay, but hold on. But hold on. Only one of them actually killed the guy. I figured out who killed him. It was not incorrect. I figured out who killed him. It was Handon. I was right. Sure, I didn't figure out that another fucking crime happened, but I was only investigating the crime of who killed Calder. Attempted murder too? Yeah, but that's not what I was tasked to look into. I was tasked with finding who killed Calder, and I found who killed him. And now there was a separate crime of someone shooting Handon and planning to kill Calder. But that's a separate thing. Not my problem. So, we're good. I lost a lot of experience for that. That's fine, man. You know, games are not all about being min-maxing and, you know, making sure you do the right choices, all that stuff. It's about having fun, and that was a very fun mission. And I still think I should get... I pretty much, you know, flawlessly executed that. I found who murdered Calder. 10 out of 10. But at least Hannon was the murderer. During your first attempts, you picked Hannon too. Sometimes I pick Ricard. Your first few attempts? You picked it. You did the quest line a few times, and you picked Hannon each time. I mean, I'm always gonna pick at least Hannon. Play this game hundreds of times. Well, yeah, but like, were you trying to get the right answer? Hello, Morn. How are you doing? Took you a while to figure out the whole picture. I mean, don't they lay out the whole picture at the end of the thing? Or is there more that I missed?
How'd you like that?
Good. YouTube recommended this too, so here you are. Okay. Well, I'm glad you came. Are there any other missions on Dantooine I should try out, or should I go to Kashyyyk now? Pretty much completed Dantooine, okay. Yeah, because I did the crystal mine, I did the kidnapping, I did the murder case now, and the main quest line, so... And I killed the Mandalorian boss. Did I complete the Mandalorian quest? I mean, I killed the boss for the Mandalorians. I don't know if I completed the quest for it, though.
Oh, so be it. Down you go.
It's done then, okay. Where is the courtyard? For some reason that area shows up as unexplored. I wonder if there's anything. Okay, no, it's just a dead end.
What can I do?
It was such a funny animation. I'm not done, but I'll have to come back later. Maybe after Kashyyyk. Okay. I mean, I could just do, return to Ebonhawk. There we go. We're back! Now we can fly off to Kashyyyk. I do believe you just go into the ship here. My first time actually going in here, though. It's a nice ship. So that's where it just came in. There's Canderous. There's the workstation. Can probably upgrade my other lightsaber here. Pretty clearly fine blade. And let's also give that crystal. There we go. Okay. Now, where do I need to go to fly? Okay, we have a computer thing here. Oh, this looks like a cockpit. There we go. Galaxy map, onboard navigation. When you're ready to leave Dantooine, you can use the galaxy map to travel to other planets. A destination is still stored in the Ebonhawk's computer from the last trip Dalvik made with it. Okay. So there's Dantooine. Oh, that's Tatooine. Manon. Korriban. Dantooine. Kashyyyk. Yavin. Gonna go to Kashyyyk. The Wookiee planet. I do wonder how Kashyyyk's gonna look in an old game like this. Because, I mean, that's gonna be like a lot of trees to render. Very big trees. It's gonna be like floating. You know, the kind of floating treehouse thing. Oh, what do we got here? Got some Sith. Getting up to some stuff. There's Malik. Dramatic walk.
Lord Malik, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
Kashyyyk's fun. Yeah.
Yes, Lord Malik. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malik.
Oh, yeah, this guy. This weird-looking bounty hunter.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am
I'm also surprised.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price.
Dude, we literally just defeated them.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malik, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malik.
What about me? Little old me? I mean, Calo doesn't really... I don't know, there's not much. Unless he's... Did I use like... No, I didn't use any force powers, so it's not like he knows about that. Alright, we're gonna have another dream here. Another vision. Oh? Is this the Star Forge? I mean, isn't that the, that's the map that we already got, so I don't know why we'd have a vision about the map. Ooh, okay. Looks like a nice forest. The tree houses look a bit small. Let's find all the maps to get the star. Okay, so there's multiple maps. That makes sense. I guess like on Korriban, Kashyyyk, there's gonna be more. And Tatooine, I guess. The Force has given us a vision.
The Force has given us
she's gonna
vision,
speak the lines.
like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
Guess maybe before Kashyyyk was terraformed. Maybe while it was terraformed. Before the Wookiees got up to stuff. Looked like the star map was on the floor.
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay. So, let's take our first steps out onto Kashyyyk. Who am I gonna bring this time? I think probably, you know, Zalbar. Ooh, something wrong with supplies? Checking our supplies and cargo hold. Something's not right. What do you mean? Someone's been into the emergency stash of food. Oh, do we have someone who hitched a ride? Nobody knows anything. I want to check out the food stores next time you're in the cargo hold. Okay. Where are the food stores? Where's the cargo hold? I guess we'll walk around a bit, see if we can... Oh, no. Didn't want to exit yet, but I guess we'll take Zalbar and maybe I don't think there's going to be a lot of computers here, so the droid is probably not going to be all too useful. And I don't really feel like bringing Juhani. Guess we'll do Karth. Oh wait, only selected. Greetings to you, well, I'm pleased to welcome you to planet G5623. I do not see your ship on the docking schedule. The Zerka Corporation will see to your needs, of course, but there will be 100 credit docking fee in advance. Ugh. Could I get some information? I thought this was... Yeah, why is he calling it G whatever? That is what the dominant indigenous species call this world. That maintaining this outpost grants Zerka Corporation naming rights in the trade guides, and they call it G whatever. Bro, I'm sure you understand. This is where Force Persuade comes. I mean, 100 credits is not that much. But sure. Let's see if a Wookiee with you. Can I assume you understand their language? For a fee, Zerka Corp can provide a translator. I won't be necessary. Only the most adaptive people seem to comprehend the Wookiee language such as it is. And then please follow me to our information center. I'll answer any further questions there. Okay, well, I'll follow him, but I kind of wanted to check the cargo hold. Is there a way to walk slower? Or do I just have to, like, jitter along like this? Kashyyyk, my home. I would prepare for you for coming here, but I don't know if I've prepared myself. Prepared? What do you mean? I didn't leave Kashyyyk. Oh, damn. Mitch must have told you how I was fleeing slavers, but there was more. I was in exile. The slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my village home 20 years ago. Oh gosh, okay. Why were you forced to leave? My brother made deals with the slavers? Oh, letting them get a foothold. I found the flight was stopped. My father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. Bro, what the fuck? I was exiled. Okay, at least he didn't help. Still by my own people, I should not be here. They will not accept me back. Okay, well, you know, at least he wasn't one of the people helping out. When I attacked my brother, I was so mad at his claws. You don't understand what that means to a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in battle is to become an animal. It's madness without honor. I am forever a mad claw in the eyes of his people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They are right to cast me out. Man. Come on. We'll deal with that if we have to. Let's go. Oh, you don't have much hope. Aww. Wait, oh shit, where'd he go? He's fast now all of a sudden. Oh no, I think I saw him enter there. There he is. Greetings again. Bro, I followed you here. What do you mean that? Greetings again. Tell me about the planet. You called it G5623 before? Numerical designation. Galactic basic name is EDN. Chosen by a corporate battle among stockholders. It seems you're already acquainted with this world, giving you a choice of traveling companion. I've been away for a very long time. Let the beast speak for you. You allow more liberties than most of our customers. Oh, are these the slavers that his brother allowed to get a foothold? Yeah, they're slavers. Wookiee seems displeased with the situation, but I feel you concerned. You seem to be satisfied. Oh, he thinks I bought him. I feel like if I say he's not a slave. Let's just, you know, ignore the question. Or it's not even a question, but let's just sidestep. Humanely as possible. What, do they have like chips in their brain that explode if they disobey? Arrangements have been made with the leadership. Harvesting is handled as delicately as possible, relatively speaking. Oh, like when this guy got exiled? Force persuade, I guess. Supply arms in exchange for supply healthy Wookiees. Or like that, damn. Real slave trade. Kept profitable and agreeable leaders kept in power. Keeps Proust from being a constant firefight, damn. Chundar. Don't deal directly with them, thank goodness. Far too brutish. Oof. Can't believe the Wookiees are selling their own people. Oh, is that his brother? Or his dad, maybe. Probably his brother. What about it? What's the matter? It's his brother, isn't it? Alright. I want to walk around Kashyyyk real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Looks cool. Yeah, trees are huge.
Hold here, Spacer. Circa Corporation Wookiee Hunt. I won't.
I guess I can go across. Nice. Ooh. Okay, lots of enemies here. These are weird looking monsters. What the? They are quite strange looking. Oh my goodness. Can you sense it? The wind, the sound, the smells? I feel it all now that we are away from the spaceport. This walkway is new, probably built by the slavers. I remember the trees. My village is not far from here. What can I expect to encounter? I don't know, it's been so long since he left. I only know the way I think he's there. Where? And many things have changed. I must warn you. I don't know if I'll be able to of help or hindrance to you here. My father was a very powerful... Okay, it's probably his brother now. Perhaps his feelings mellow, but if my brother had his ear all this time, I may be very unwelcome. We'll deal with that when the time comes. So I'm grinning. My shame was meant to be forgotten on some faraway world. I never thought I'd come back. Sorry I've taken enough of your time. We should press on. Well, actually, I think this might be a good spot to call it a night. So I'm getting quite tired. So I'm gonna call it a night. Hope you guys had a good time. I definitely did. And yeah. Have a nice night, nice day, whatever time zone you're in. And peace.